Good evening and welcome to our 2021 Arts Showcase. My name is Matt Hecht. I'm the Vice Chair of KCA and I will be your MC here this evening. Well, we have such a great show in store for you here, folks. Our Arts Showcase is really a great way for Kingman Center for the Arts to be able to show off all the great things that is done in the community thanks to your help and all your great talent out there. Now, this is the fourth segment of our Arts Showcase, but don't fret, if you missed the first three, go back to bealstreettheater.com, go to our YouTube channel, and check it out. We have so much great things to offer there. So, like I said, our art showcase here tonight is to really show off all these great things. But more importantly, it is a fundraiser to help bring the final theater plans into action and build this great Beale Street Theater as a performance arts theater here in town. So, this whole event is really is a fundraiser. So what you guys can do right now is go to bealstreettheater.com or check out our live event, hit donate now, because the great thing about it right now is Engel Homes is doubling your match all the way to $100,000 so that we can get this theater built. Well, we're going to start off here tonight by doing a Q&A session with the directors and officers of the board. We will also have a contemporary dance. We will have a stage makeup tutorial, a musical theater performance, and a performance by a local brass band. And then we will also announce the winning bids of our silent auction. So I'm going to start us off. I'm going to introduce you to some very important people. Starting with Christina Mickelson. Come on up. Christina Mickelson is our executive director and really the glue that holds this entire organization together. Thank you, Christina, for coming out. And then Miss Christine Fredrickson. She is the chair of the board of Kingman Center for the Arts, an all-around awesome arts supporter. And I also have Mattia Engel on behalf of Engel Homes. Welcome, Mattia. Okay, guys, we are going to have a little Q&A session from questions from people just like you. So this whole time, if you guys have questions, feel free. Jam them in the comments there. We have Miss Sydney Valdez in the background, hard at work, taking all of your questions. And we're going to have a question time here later. But first, we're going to start off with Miss Christina. Christina, when the theater is finally operational, thank you. What is the design styling of the theater going to be? And how are we doing on those plans?
Well, we've got this big stack of plans right here for our design. I'm going to have you help me open up here. This is the layout of the theater itself. So styling-wise, we are going for a mid-century modern feel to the building. It was built in 1948 and had its heyday in the 50s and on until it closed in 1984. So some of the finishes that we're looking at are these blues and grays and some white with the light wood tones. This we are looking at for seat covers with the blue coloring. We are very excited to get this design finished. We are almost there with the finalizing of these, and then it won't be long before we send these over to the city to get them approved. So our design is on its way, and with the donations made tonight and throughout the rest of this matching grant campaign, all of that will go to start renovations because all of this has been funded with our last matching grant.
So all the planning's been done, the design's done, we have the stack of papers, and now we can start building. Is that what you're saying?
We are almost there, yes.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Christina. All right, this next question is for Christine. Christine, we get this question a lot. What is KCA and who owns the Beale Street Theater and how can I get involved?
Good questions. When we hear KCA, we hear Art Hub, we hear Beale Street Theater. Sometimes it can be confusing how they're all connected. So the KCA stands for the Kingman Center for the Arts. It's a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and you can kind of think of it as the umbrella nonprofit, and underneath it is the Beale Street Theater, which is owned by the KCA and is the subject of our fundraiser today, donations to help renovate the historic Beale Street Theater. And then the Art Hub is where we are right now. This is where the KCA operates its art gallery and runs its workshops and education classes. Getting involved, great question. There are so many ways to get involved with KCA. If you have an art background, if you have an interest in the arts, you can audition for one of our many productions or musicals, or you can submit your art to the art gallery. If you want to learn more about the arts, we have education classes right here. We have dance classes, we have theater workshops, we have children's theater workshops, and we have fine arts classes. If you would like to volunteer, we have volunteer opportunities at every level. We have administrative volunteer opportunities. You can sell tickets at one of our events. You could fundraise. You could work backstage at one of our productions. Or if you have a local business in town, you could run a fundraiser and donate the proceeds to the Beale Street Theater renovation project. And also, if you have a professional background or a business background and think you'd be an asset to our board of directors, you could email us at info@bealestreettheater.com.
So it sounds like no matter what your skill set is or what your passion is there's a place for you with Kingman Center for the Arts.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Great. Thanks so much, Christine. And we have Miss Mattia Engel on behalf of Engel Homes. Now we have a question for you and Engel Homes. Why has Engel Homes chosen to support Kingman Center for the Arts and the renovation project of the Beale Street Theater?
Sure. We want to support healthy activities as well as culture in Kingman. We support things that allow kids to get out and interact with each other, develop social skills, develop public speaking skills, etc. Kingman Center for the Arts and Beale Street Theater both do all that and more, and we're so happy to be a part of it.
Great. Thank you so much, Mattia.
Thank you.
Great. So no matter what, whatever your skill set is and whatever your passion is, there's a place for you with Kingman Center for the Arts. Okay, guys. Well, we're going to take a quick donor break with Miss Christine here.
Hi, I'm Christine Frederickson. I'm the chair of the KCA Board of Directors, and I'd like to take a moment to thank two of our very generous donors. The first is Slightly High Maintenance. Stephanie Wilkerson and her family have been generous supporters of the KCA and the Beale Street Theater renovation project. Slightly High Maintenance is a full-service salon, locally owned and operated here in Kingman, and we are so grateful for their support. I'd also like to recognize the Bearded Baker. He's a local baker in town who specializes in authentic scratch-made baking and cake artistry. You can follow the Bearded Baker and Slightly High Maintenance on their social media to show your support. And there's never been a better time to show your support for the Beale Street Theater renovation project, because right now, no matter how small your donation, every dollar will be doubled by Engel Homes up to $100,000. So go ahead, click on the donate button on our Facebook page or visit bealestreettheater.com to show your support. Thanks, Matt.
And as you can see, we've had all of these great donations from all of our donors here to help make this fundraiser a success. Well, tonight we have a fantastic privilege here. We get to see a contemporary dance by Brooke Sahani, choreographed by Miss Sandra Romansky. So take it away. Just fantastic. Thank you so much, Brooke. And I'd like to introduce Sandra real quick. She is one of the great choreographers that we partner with on some great events. And she's also a good friend of Kingman Center for the Arts. She is the previous arts director for KCA. And so all these great opportunities to come out and support the arts. But Miss Christine has some few notes from our donors.
Thanks, Sandra. That was awesome, Brooke. And you can take contemporary dance classes here at the Art Hub with Sandra Romansky. I'd like to take a moment to thank two of our very generous donors. The first is an exciting new business in town, Quinn's Cages. Quinn's Cages is an athletic and batting cage center here in Kingman, and they have generously donated to this fundraiser. I'd also like to recognize Stuff It Burgers. Stuff It Burgers is a local restaurant offering highly rated gourmet burgers. So this weekend, head to the batting cages and grab a burger at Stuff It Burgers to show your support for these generous local donors. And remember, you can become a generous local donor yourself right now by clicking on the donate button on our Facebook page or visiting bealstreettheater.com to make your donation and help us get our architectural plans into action today. Thanks, Matt.
Thanks so much, Christine. Okay, well now next it is my privilege to introduce you to a local singer as well as makeup artist, Miss Amy Miller. Now Amy has been working hard with her sister here to do a stage makeup tutorial for us. So Amy, show us what you got going on.
Thank you so much for having me. Today I wanted to show a makeup tip that is also applicable for both a beauty makeup look and stage theater makeup. So earlier I did 2 looks in one on Chloe. If she turns her head to the left, this is a beauty application, and I want to talk a little bit about contouring. That is the beauty technique here. Here, contouring, we use different colors to shade and to create depth and to highlight and minimize certain features of the face. We do that with a brown makeup palette that ranges from a very light tan all the way to a dark brown. Here in her makeup, for her beauty makeup look, we focused putting the contour on her cheek line to give it more definition. We did a little bit on the bridge of her nose just to really showcase the beautiful outline of her nose. Turning it over, this is more a theater application of contouring and highlighting. Here I chose to make Chloe look old. She's only 24, but here she's showcasing herself at least into her 70s or 80s. I highlighted a little bit of the features and really made some defined crease lines in with the contour to really give that look overall. You can do this by finding different makeup products wherever you really can. Locally here, I'd suggest looking at Walmart, but you could also find really good stuff on Ulta.com or Sephora.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I tend to wake up in the morning looking exactly like the left side of her face. It takes a lot to get me going in the morning as well. But right now, I'm happy to introduce a local singer, Miss Kelly Hill, who will be joined by Amy Miller to sing the song For Good from the Broadway musical show Wicked. Christina Mickelson accompanying on piano.
most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed. because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes a cycle wind, like a stream that meets like a sea drive by and bubbling forward. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. And because I knew you, because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
That was so good. Thank you so much, ladies. Kelly and Amy and Christina, we have so much talent here in Kingman, but what we don't have is a community theater. With your support, we can put our new architectural plans into action now. Please click the donate button on our Facebook page or go to bealstreettheater.com to show your support. I'd like to take a moment to thank two generous local donors. The first is Shift Fitness. Personal trainer and owner Anna Scheffler has been a huge volunteer and supporter for the KCA and the Beale Street Theater. If you're looking for a personal trainer to get you motivated, Anna Scheffler is definitely the one. So please follow Shift Fitness on Instagram and Facebook. I'd also like to recognize Pitchfork Pantry. Owner, caterer, and baker Sherry Shaw has generously donated to our fundraiser. Please support these local businesses who have supported the Beale Street Theater renovation project. Thanks. Matt?
All right, next I'd like to welcome you to a special surprise, the local brass choir, the Herringbones, directed by Art Swanson, the director of the Mojave Community Symphony and former KCA member. Take it away.
you'll hear from them again at the end of our showcase. I'd like to take a moment to recognize two of our generous local donors. The first is Project Movement. Owner Julie Steed not only generously donates her time to the KCA as a choreographer, but she also donated to this fundraiser. I'd also like to recognize local florist Mandarin Orchid House for their generous donation. Please follow Project Movement and Mandarin Orchid House on social media to show your support for these generous local donors. And also consider making a donation right now. There's still time, and all of your donations will be doubled by Engel Homes up to $100,000. Together, we can renovate the downtown Beale Street Theater and create a community theater space in Kingman. Thanks, Matt.
All right, well, good news. It is time to announce the winning bids of our silent auction. So the auction winners can come by and pick up their winning prizes. Anytime, just make sure to do it before June 15th, because after June 15th, it might go to my house. So Christina is going to share with us those winning bids.
All right, we want to thank everyone who donated to our silent auction. We've been hearing about some of those from our chair, Christine Frederickson. So we want to mention at the beginning here some of our artists who donated pieces of art for our auction. Those artists include Rob Baggy, Sarah Peterson, Andrew Florea, and Ashley Zenter. So we are grateful for their support, as well as all the businesses that have made this auction possible. So we will be announcing the winning bids. We will not be announcing names at this point, but we will contact you and make efforts to reach out to you to come and collect your prizes. So our first winning bid on the Southwest Sunrise painting by Rob Baggy is $100 for that painting. This one here, Ride the Wind, also by Rob Baggy, which includes a $20 Cal Ranch gift card. The winning bid on that one is $240. We are appreciative to Cal Ranch for donating. They're a new store here in Kingman, located in the old Kmart off of Andy Devine. If you haven't been there, go check them out. Another winning bid we have is for the Bearded Baker. Winning bid on that one is $110. For this artwork here, Andrew Florea's piece, let me find it here. Promise of Rain. Winning bid on that one is $200. The basket here we have donated by Diana's Cellar Door. They are a neighbor of ours and have always been a great supporter of Kingman Center for the Arts and the Beale Street Theater. It is a full-service wine bar, and we encourage you to check them out. They have live music on the weekends and great place to hang out for date night. We also have a gift certificate from Charlie's Rustic Pizza, which is a local restaurant that's located up on Northern Avenue. So go check them out if you get a chance. The winning bid on that basket was for $125. Another bid on our afternoon tea. This one is catered by Pitchfork Pantry. Winning bid on that one is $340. We have another painting here by Rob Baggy. This one is Monumental. Winning bid on that one is $90. I'm going to come around here. For this basket here has been donated by Vagabonds. This is another local business to Beale Street Theater. It is across the street from the Art Hub. And they have trinkets and treasures and some great local artisans that sell things at their store. Winning bid on that basket is $75. We also have a gift certificate to the Mandarin Orchid. Winning bid on that one is $95. Additionally, we have a basket by Savan Bath Treats, another local business to downtown Beale Street. They have been a supporter as well, and we are grateful for all they do for us. The winning bid on that one is $85. Kingman Turquoise donated a beautiful piece of jewelry here. Again, another downtown business across the street from us. Winning bid on that one is $95. For Quinn's Cages, the winning bid on that is it's a year membership to Quinn's Cages, and the winning bid is $300 on that one. So someone's gonna have a lot of fun over there. Our basket here by Project Movement, let's see, winning bid on that one is $140. We are grateful for all of these supporters. I'm gonna slide over here. This beautiful piece here was donated by Andrew Florea, one of our artists that supports the Art Hub. Winning bid on this piece was $300. And then Ashley Zenter, our artist for this painting here, the winning bid on this one is $80. So again, we will contact you with, if you made those winning bids. Oh, I forgot this one. This one was donated by the Creative Cottage. You can find this business on Facebook or Etsy. They do unique crafts that they sell through their site. So winning bid on this one was $125. And I think that's everything.
Well, that's great. Well, thank you for all those bids out there. Now, Christina, with all of the funds that we've raised with the silent auction and all of our supporters out there, where do we sit right now on that $100,000 matching grant?
The matching grant, with the donations made here tonight, we're just over $10,000 into that, which is a good start.
Yep.
And we will continue to be fundraising throughout the year. Come out and support our events as they come up, and remember to donate, because all of your money gets doubled this year.
That's exactly right. So we're going to easily get to that $100,000 for the supporters like you. So right now, take that time, hit that donate button, and support the renovation project here. Now, Christina, when we're done fulfilling that $100,000 matching grant, and Angle Homes so generously doubles that, where are we going to be at total funds raised about by the end of the year?
By the end of the year. So if we can get this $100,000 matched, we will be close to our $500,000 mark as far as fundraising goes for the theater. We need a lot more than that to make this whole thing come to fruition and be a great asset to Kingman. Something I like to tell people that is kind of surprising to a lot of people, Kingman sits on the pathway between Vegas and Phoenix, and I get emails and phone calls from performers who are going on tour and want to add us to their tour route. And I have to turn them down because I don't have a building for them to perform in, which is always sad for me. But if you make these donations tonight, that ensures that we can bring in outside entertainment into Kingman, so that every weekend you can come to a show if you want to at the Beale Street Theater. There will be more than just locally produced live theater shows. We will have outside entertainment that is able to come into our town, which is a great asset to downtown Kingman and to the city in general.
And also the plan is to have classic cinema at the showing at the theater as well. So no matter what we have going on with the theater, there's always going to be an event for you to come out to downtown at the glowing jewel of downtown, the Beale Street Theater, renovated.
And something I also wanted to plug that I forgot to do earlier, if you haven't seen the video number 3 from our showcase series, there is a tour of the inside of the theater where I walk around and tell you what the plans are for those renovations and what's going to happen in that building, and it's exciting.
Yep, if you haven't had an opportunity to see all the great progress that we've got going on inside, that's a great way to check it out. Now, I do have a couple questions, as promised, that came in through the web. So, question for you, Christina. Where do our donations go?
Donations go currently into a bank account that we save up. All of our donations that you make towards the capital campaign go directly towards the theater. We are able to fund a lot of our administrative costs through activities, ticket sales, and things like that. So you can be assured that the money you are donating is going directly to theater renovations. Right now, we are spending the money that we made on our last matching grant that's going towards the drawings and the design concepts and things like that. So any new money is going to go towards renovations and whatever the first steps we decide we're going to take.
Yes, so every penny that you guys donate will go into that building. And actually, it'll become 2 pennies. Or $1 becomes $2, or $100 becomes $200. You guys get it. So,
and before you go on, even a small donation makes a big difference.
Yep.
If we get a lot of people donating $10, that adds up over time, and especially with the match.
and we've said from the very beginning, it takes a community to raise a theater. So we need the support from all of you out there. One other quick question that came through is, do you need any special previous experience to audition for Beale Street Theater productions? The answer is no. We actually encourage people to come on out. You don't have to have a background. And honestly, we have great educational classes. So if you don't even feel comfortable to come out to auditions, you guys can sign up for some of the classes. We have great children's theater opportunities, and we even have adult theater opportunities to get together, hone those skills, and get your smiling, beautiful faces up on stage. Well, at this point, I wanted to thank all of the watchers out there so much for joining us here this evening and supporting arts in the theater. And I just want to say it one more time, make sure to make a donation because everything counts, as Christina said. And we are going to raise a great theater, performance arts theater, for generations to come to be able to show off all their talents and support arts throughout the company. Well, this evening I'm going to leave you with the great company of the Herringbones. So take it away.
1, 2, 1, 2.